Welcome back. So we're attempting to bring it home. Let's see how quickly we can do it. Is it possible at any point in time? Yes, Dr. Akinwete has talked about in some locations where you put out something fake and it's flagged immediately. But we may not have that kind of technology yet, or may not have the political will to implement that kind of technology. But is it possible to check the veracity of stories before, stories out there before they go out?
Yeah, self-moderation.
Self-moderation.
Yeah, self-moderation.
Do you agree?
Self-moderation.
So this is it, right? I don't know, me. I feel... so I feel that I got a story, Abi. I saw it on Facebook. I saw it on Twitter, Instagram, anywhere, WhatsApp. So it's left for me to verify the story before I believe and before I share.
Okay.
So I think the problem here is we don't even check. So what we just do is how will they tell you that, oh, they are selling suya somewhere, oh, HIV is there, oh, don't eat suya again, oh. Do you understand? And you share that story.
Yeah.
That is fake news. So don't let us even talk about the government or anything. Let's talk about
basic ones.
Basic ones.
Yeah.
So you hear things and you, even yourself, you're surprised. How is this person sending me this message? I feel like blocking everybody who sends me those there's this number that's calling killer number.
Yes, killer number. Don't pick up
this number.
Stuff like that.
Stuff like that.
Yes.
So now you say somebody sat down to how will you know the source?
Or from tomorrow, Facebook, WhatsApp is going to be charged. If you don't send to all your contacts,
I remember
you're going to be knocked off WhatsApp.
BBM days, they'll tell you, it's just network problem. They'll say, if your BBM is not, your messages are not delivering, send this, do this, send broadcast. I don't understand. These are things that naturally we should use our common sense to say, this is the fake news. This is stupid.
I think it's about being responsible. Someone sent me a story recently and said to me there was a doctor who beat up his nurse and she's bleeding and all that. And she did the story. I said, okay, I will need the number of the doctor. I want to talk to the doctor. Lady. Yeah. I need pictures. Give me the name of this hospital. I will come there myself. Yeah. She said, Ma, I'm not able to give you these details. I said, well, this is fake news. I can't put it out. So as Mimi has said, it is
hold on. When you go there, because in journalism, there's something about your source and protecting your source. Yeah. So what if that person wanted to protect her source?
No, she should give it to me. I wouldn't have mentioned her. I'm a journalist. You have no idea how I got the numbers. I'll call up the doctor. I'll find the hospital.
You want to expand your story.
Yes. I heard the story of the young man who was molesting his 4-year-old twins. And the children's mother said she found that her 4-year-old twins were beginning to, let me use the word, have sex with themselves, 4-year-olds. And she found out. The story was actually in court. I called the journalist who wrote the first story. He gave me the number, gave me the place where I could find the man. I went there. I didn't see the man, so I couldn't do any story. But some people will just pick it up, embellish it, and put it out. It's about being responsible. I won't give you the source of my story.
So, Dr. Akinwete.
That's the essence of professionalism in you.
Dr. Akinwete, there's a national campaign against fake news.
Yes.
How is that going? Do you have any idea?
Well, the minister is going around the country, and then stakeholders have also been engaged. And because it's the effect of that fake news that is affecting the credibility of the media industry. That's the major challenge, because nobody believes you any longer. Even those traditional media, channels, the TVs, all of that you can rely on. You are going to be a little bit cautious. Okay, let's wait for a while. What's going to happen? If you can you wait for a minute, nothing's going to happen. Okay, let's just believe. Maybe you hear it from so and so. You heard so and so. That is that's in your inner mind. You are not still satisfied. And in those when we are growing up, why did we decide to be a journalist? A journalist in the next house, you are going to believe that person. That what he's saying is the truth and the fact. And so you are encouraged to also be part of it, because it's for the good of the people, the good of society. That's why the intent of information you are passing out, let's get it right, is for public good and for public taste. If it is not either of the two, then there's no point for you, working on making it news and information for the people, because you are going to mislead a lot of people, taking a wrong action. And that's exactly what is up. So a national campaign is extremely important that because the country is on a precipice, and we just extremely need to be very, very careful in how we handle information. So at the end of the day, we don't push ourselves unnecessarily to, I mean, yeah, that's towards the edge. So we more, that's why the campaign, yeah, fine, it's okay. But the methodology of that campaign is what I think we also need to rev up. So that it will be all-inclusive. And then everybody knows that it's not about the political party, it's not about the particular government, but it's about the people in ensuring that there's what we call credibility of stories that you've got anywhere. And the level of literacy was also fueling, although adding up to this thing, because when a lot of people who are not even, does not go to school, even have, can buy phones, Android phones, and can also be on WhatsApp, be on Telegram, be on this.
But is it possible? Yes. Is it possible that the rise of the social media is as a result of the failure of the mainstream media? No, because, hold on, because there's this school of thought that believes that the mainstream media tend to hold back information. They tend to withhold some information. I need to get the right word.
They're just cautious.
They may not have sufficient resources to spread the news, as it were. And that is what's given rise to the social media.
It's not about the resources. It's about the responsibility. Why?
Is it responsibility that causes them to hold back information?
Obviously, because the information you are going to give out to the people, of what purpose? You must be very careful in what you are going to choose your information.
I think it's about the ethics.
That's what that is. No, that is all. It's not part of it. Part of the ethics of it is
based on the ethics of
confidentiality. And then accuracy. Those are some of the things that you have to do.
I think our environment also is a very peculiar one. Look at the Senator John McCain. Of course, when he came down with cancer and all that, the citizens knew about it. They were briefing the citizens. Even as he has decided to stop treatment because it's getting better as it is, people have been informed. But back home here,
everything is a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret. Before 2015, or even before the former president came to office, the show told us about a president who was playing lawn tennis.
And he was walking up and down the stairs.
There you go. Anybody can be ill. My mother is 76. She's hypertensive. My husband died of chronic kidney disease. I have a brother who had hypertension. He passed on. Anyone can be sick, but we hide things in this country.
Yes.
Now, when there is no information, what happens? Rumors will fly.
Okay.
We need to be open.
Let me bring in Festus. Festus says those peddling fake news are mostly politicians and those who want to cause chaos and profit from it. Nigerians must be taught how to spot fake news. Government must also use our national security agencies to tackle it. Now, let's look at how can we spot fake news.
In 3 seconds.
Okay, so I think for social media rights, there's some handles that are verified. So when and there are some handles that are parody accounts. I don't know if you know. So you see, I thought
they were shutting some of those down.
Yeah. I mean, Twitter is doing that presently. So you see an handle like, for example, the Chief Olusegun Obasanjo's handle. He has a parody account on Twitter. So that is, I mean, we don't know who is running that account. But the person just tweets fun, jokes, and people think it's from Baba himself. So,
but you see certain things like, no, this cannot possibly come from Baba.
Just like what they did with Mugabe.
Exactly. So
those he's saying.
Yes.
So I feel that we need to look at this parody account to be sure of how true and credible, what comes out from that account is. That's number one. And number two, we also need to understand that some accounts that are verified. So when an account is verified, you can tell that, whatever comes out from this account is credible. Then again, when you get to hear about any story, there's some accounts you go to check. So, for example, you get, Buhari has not been in the country and the vice president said this and said that. You go to either the vice president's handle or the spokesman or the person in charge of his media or something. I think that's the first thing to do.
Those. There are some people
that are not on Twitter.
Some people are not on Twitter. Okay, you understand? Some people are not on Twitter. The president had to walk 800 meters because he needed to show he was fit to run for 2019. But the president came on his own handle to say, look, I only did that because I needed to identify with my constituents, I had to work with them. And Dr. Kasima said to us that it is something that he should do as a Muslim. There's an injunction for that. So you're just talking about spokespersons now. Yeah. What if they dish out the wrong information themselves?
So I actually
they do.
Yeah. Apart from that, not everybody's on Twitter. Some people are on Facebook and some are on Twitter.
Please, let's everyone understand the essence of communication. Yeah. Okay. And the language of communication.
Okay.
So you must be choice about it. Okay. And you must ensure that it gets the right message for the right purpose and then for the right effect.
Dr. Kwazim Akinriti, Chairman, Nigerian Union of Journalists, Lagos chapter, bringing that to a boom. Thank you. We also had in the segment Mr. Olufemi Oguntamo. Oh, I'm doing the gentlemen first. It should be ladies first, shouldn't it? Mr. Oguntamo is a social media strategist. Mimi Ateze is a blogger. And Ife Onyebule is a journalist. Thank you all very much for coming and amusing us through this segment on fake news. Thank you very much. Sunrise will be right back with another interesting conversation. Please join us after this break.